quickly put out another visual that we have over here that the Prime Minister has put out on his social media platform on X. Here is, of course, a picture, and I'm going to quickly request my PCR to pan on what I have over here. Here's a picture of when Prime Minister Narendra Modi met President Emmanuel Macron upon his arrival, and here is the picture. So, of course, this is the warm, candid hug that I'm referring to at this point of time. That's how President Macron, in fact, greeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So again, a very beautiful glimpse over there upon arrival. In fact, joining us at this point of time is Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav, International Affairs expert. So thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX. I've of course taken our viewers through all the visuals that we have, that the Prime Minister has put out. What we see through these pictures is the fact that there's mutual respect between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Macron. How do you then view the developments that are taking place?
Well, Asawri, a very good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers. Asawri, India-France strategic partnership is deepening, and it is obviously based on our shared democratic values, our shared interest, opportunities, challenges. Also, the kind of idea of strategic autonomy which France exercises in its foreign policy behavior, and obviously India totally, exercise that kind of idea of strategic autonomy, and that idea of exercising strategic autonomy. This element also brings India and France together. And at a time when the world is facing so much of strategic uncertainties, economic uncertainties, India-France partnership becomes even more crucial, more significant. And in that regard, I see this relationship, and this relationship is a quite old one. Immediately after independence, India and France established their diplomatic ties, but also India and France are strategic partners, and both the nations are celebrating 25 years of its strategic partnership too, and it makes this relationship and this kind of a visit very special too. And obviously, India and France are having collaboration in various key sectors, but in particular, in the sector of defense, India and France partnership has become much more deeper. And we have taken Rafale fighter jets from France. 36 of them are with us, and there are possibilities that Rafale M and the 3 Scorpion submarines will also come from France. And obviously, India-France relationship has, in terms of defense cooperation, has become even more deeper. And India and France, both the nations, are also willing to play a key role in the Indo-Pacific region. As you know, Asawri, that India is the most consequential democratic country in the Indo-Pacific region, and France also has its ambition, and France also wants to utilize the various opportunities which are available in the Indo-Pacific region for itself. And the Indo-Pacific region, as you know, that it's the most happening and the most dynamic region of the world in the 21st century. So I think the India and France are also going to have a chart out strategies how to maintain a democratic rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific region, and that element will also bring the two countries together. And obviously, at a time when this world is facing so much of other challenges and new opportunities, new vistas and scenarios are emerging. In particular, in this case, AI, artificial intelligence, is changing our lives every day, and new advancements are coming. So, how to use this artificial intelligence in a prudent way, in a wise way, so that we can, garner its benefits for the mankind. But AI, while on one hand it is very beneficial for the entire humanity, it is also important to use AI with human control so that it remains only opportunity and it does not become a threat. if AI is not used properly, if it goes out of the control of the human hands and human wisdom, then AI could become a very dangerous phenomena too for the entire international community, entire mankind. So I think the AI summit at this point of time, which is happening and is very significant. And few summits have taken place earlier, but even this summit is very significant, which Prime Minister Modi and President Macron are co-chairing. And I think this makes this visit of India Prime Minister to France very special. But other than the AI summit, both the leaders will have bilateral meetings to review the entire gamut of relationship, the bilateral relationship, and I am sure that after this visit, India-France strategic partnership will become even deeper and it will attain higher trajectory. Another point I'd like to mention here at the last, that at a time when global leadership in the domain of climate change is facing challenge, United States of America is coming out again from the Paris climate deal. I think India and France will once again, in my assessment, take lead. Last time when President Donald Trump came to power, he came out of Paris climate deal. And after that, India and France took the initiative of International Solar Alliance, and similar such initiative were taken. India and France, Prime Minister Modi and President Macron provided leadership to the world in the domain of climate change too. And in this time, at this point of time, when America is coming out again of Paris climate deal, President Donald Trump has signed an executive order with this regard of the exit. I think that India and France will again take a lead in providing leadership to the world because the entire world is also facing a kind of existential crisis with regard to climate change. So I think there are various in a domain of global, leadership and global issues which the world is facing, and India and France, President Macron and Prime Minister Modi, they had provided leadership. They will continue providing leadership, their visionary leadership to the world, and that is also why this relationship and this visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to France becomes very special.
Right, sir, absolutely. Stay on with us. In fact, more breaking news coming in at this point of time, where French President Emmanuel Macron has welcomed Prime Minister Narendra